YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Next Door. And what's up, y'all? Hey, how y'all doing? It's been a little minute since we saw each other. If you don't know, I did not do last week recap because I was out of the country. I was on my little 6-day cruise. If you want to see how that went, you can check out my vlog that I did, which is my previous video that I did on this channel. But today, I am here to talk about Baddies South, the reunion part 2 and 3. This video may be a little lengthy because I gotta compact everything into this video because it's a lot we gotta talk about, as well as I want to talk about like what is this Baddies West stuff, because y'all gotta fill me in. If you haven't already, take this time out to stop what you're doing and subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for 11K subscribers. We're just moving on up. Please be sure to like this video, thumbs up this video, comment, all that good stuff. And without further ado, let's just get started with jumping straight into my thoughts.
I thought I knew you.
So we're gonna pick up on part 2 of the reunion, in which I don't really have that much to talk about. So we're picking back up on Rolly versus Scotty after Rolly, slapped Scotty. And it's just a lot of moving parts going on. Rock is like, this is comedy. She's yelling, y'all need to sit down, blase, all this stuff going on, right? In the back of my head, you quick to tell everybody to sit down, but you literally finna be fighting soon, but we finna get there. But yeah, they really just like, security's doing the most. Like they trying to hold everybody back. In which, to play devil advocate, I don't know why they just ain't let Scotty through to get to Rolly. They let the girls fight any other time. And this, if you were to get slapped, you would want to get your lick back too. So I don't know why they just ain't let them get they one. However, when she did get through, she did kick, Rolly. She did kick her to the ground. Meanwhile, in the midst of everything, Slim and Natalie is trying to scrap. But Natalie's eye is messed up. She needs to sit down somewhere because that eye is hanging. And then Natalie's like, she's done. Rolly told Natalie she needs to go be a mom. I said, ooh. In which, now that you mentioned, I forgot. Natalie has a daughter. That's real. Her daughter looks, when I tell you, looks just like Jacob. It looks completely like a mix of Jacob and Natalie. She's beautiful. So she's mad and still going off, and she's walking outside, and who's outside? Sydney Star. And Sydney like, Natalie, I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation. Natalie like, no. Sydney yells out, Natalie, I want my dignity back. I said, you want your what? Who and who? Your dignity, ma'am. Your dignity was left back in 2013. We are long removed from there. Natalie and Baddies South and Zeus Network ain't help you lose your dignity. Like, you lost that long time ago. They back on stage. They still arguing. Now, it was something that came up that Rolly said that Scotty, ate Natalie, meow. Now, Scotty denies that she did that, but she may deny that has happened, and I can't tell y'all if that's true or not because I wasn't there. However, it is a picture of Scotty sucking on Natalie's titties. So, you know what, real quick, I was gonna put the pictures in here, but I don't know, I just feel like that's not right. I'm gonna use discernment because, that's not my character. Now, if you do a simple Google search on Twitter and just put their names together, it'll pop up. But like, someone made a good point. Scotty may not even know because she probably was wasted. And when I look at the pictures, they look like they was wasted. Not saying that's an excuse, but I'm just not going to put it in here because I feel like that's a little too messy. And yeah, but if you want to go look for it, search for it. Now he's walking around talking about something. Everybody's fired. Everybody this. And I was like, see, this is why you can't be the EP and the cast member, because your feelings get involved and you start making stuff personal when you get embarrassed. Now, after you got your butt, we'll be ready to fire everybody. It don't work like that. Now we back on set, and mind you, Slim talking about some. At this point, I forgot. Some is going on. Just know like they all up and about walking around. All of a sudden, Rock just randomly popped on Slim.
She got her leg back, so she's good. Like she got me back, literally.
And I'm like, now wait a minute, weren't you just trying to be the conductor? Wasn't you just the producer telling everybody to sit down and this is comedy and y'all look a mess and y'all need to sit down? As I said, you finna be fighting in a second, so it don't really make sense for you to be trying to tell people to chill out. Same advice you just threw out there, now you need to take it. But instead, you run up on Slim looking like Sonic the Hedgehog, and then you walking off with a patch of hair missing. Then she got mad talking about some folks doing too much for the cameras. Girl, you ran up on her. Like, if it isn't a cause and effect of your actions, you ran up on her, now your wig is messed up. Now, mind you, at this point, things have calmed down. Rock is off stage, Natalie's off stage. They're finally having a reunion. They're finally able to sit down and talk. Rock walked in and she hit Slim again. I'm just like, okay, Rock, at this point, what is going on? And Janisha is over. It's one day it's coming soon. Janisha just gonna go off on everybody. It's coming. But I'm just like, Rock, you just can't fight people when you just mad, cause like you gonna pop the wrong one and they gonna pop back. But you know, she sit down, they conversate, everybody's conversating. But you know, this is what I find interesting. Not funny, just interesting. Most of Slim beef and animosity kinda comes from like Rolly's, you know, just like the energy between Rolly. Rolly got into it with them, and you know, it just so happened that Slim got into it with them, blah, blah, blah. But Rock don't like Slim, Slim don't like Rock, but Rolly and Rock can sit together and kiki, but that's like, y'all, we team.
I look like you. Every time you fight, your wig is off your head, y'all.
It's surprisingly, Jesus Christ, it's not. All right.
I just kind of find that interesting. Not funny, not weird, just, you know. So now at this point, we finally talking about the season. And Rock is venting and talking about her frustrations about how she felt about, you know, the dirty situation with Sway calling her dirty. And, you know, we starting to get a real moment. And she's talking like Rock was dealing with some personal demons that, you know, she had going on. And she was very grateful for Jayla being there for her. But she felt like the other girls were just trying to like belittle her and bully her. And all she was trying to do, she was just trying to feel accepted. Side note, before I go any further, Bree could have saved that little outfit. Them little tennis shoes and braids and t-shirt, she could have saved that for the gym. Like, she should have just came to reunion looking cute because, you know, she wasn't gonna do nothing. But yeah, Sway is trying to explain herself, you know, what was going on through her mind during that whole situation. Rock is not trying to let her talk. Rock just like keeps speaking over her. Sway, like, she done, she walked out. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, this is good because at least there's some dialogue happening. Like, they ain't just all yelling and stuff like that. But Sway walks off the set. She like, if I'm not gonna get a word, I'm not gonna keep trying to, you know, holler and talk over you. And don't get me wrong, I was into the conversation with Rock and like hearing her out and hearing her side of things, but she just needs to be quiet and listen. Just like take in like what everybody else was saying. I don't know, because I don't think they was, well, I don't know. I feel like Natalie was trying to play her and stuff like that. I don't think everybody was just trying to pick on her. And I'll get more into that when I talk about what Jayla was saying. But because to Natalie, and I'm just like, we don't need to see this. She's just like, they're done. We can wrap it up. And I'm like, that 5 minutes of them just conversation showed us like, we really don't need Natalie a part of the season because we were still able to have like dialogue with just them. Like, Natalie was just bringing mess. And I hope that makes sense because I'm not saying they ain't gotta fight or not. Like, no, I'm not saying like, keep it boring. What I'm saying is arguments gonna happen naturally. Disagreements gonna happen naturally. But Natalie just be trying to like premeditate and like coerce them, if that makes sense. And it's just like, you don't have to do all that. Like, just let it play out how it's gonna play out. You don't gotta be the messy middleman playing both sides. And that's just kind of what be turning me off with Natalie. Like, Natalie really could be respected as an EP if she would just go the right way and play it the right way, but she still be trying to live up to her youth. Girl, you the oldest person here, acting like the youngest.
You're the oldest bitch here acting like the youngest.
And on top of that, trying to quote Shani O'Neal, she didn't even quote it right. Yeah. Jayla was making some good points when they was talking to her because Jayla was just saying like when she first met Rock, her behavior was a little erratic, and which it was, the airport situation. I was like, girl, you can't do this. They will throw you in jail. And I feel like Jayla was like the rest of us. Is she a little touched? Like, not in a mean, derogatory way. Like, is she just a little, because, you know, right now she's just acting, you know. But she took time to give her a chance and just like hear her out. Everybody else was just like, Now we see Natalie and Scotty. Scotty, you know what it is. I met you in Raleigh. I'm on whatever time you all, let's get it. Let's go. I'm like, you fake ass drama twin.
When I move, you move. That's what we've been doing. That's how you got here. That's how it's been going.
Here.
All right?
And we see it back out there, and it's like, you know, it's really resolving a lot around Rock. And then Rock gets up to fight Sway, and now we're gonna transition into part 3.
I'm not gonna speak
It wasn't
on
anything. Not anything.
Don't make me
I am though, cause I'm a Pisces. I'm gonna speak to hurt you at the end of the day because watch it.
In this part, we finally get a chance to have like a reunion. Like, I think this is the first time. Is it the first time? Yeah, they actually was able to get the reunion on Zeus. Yeah, Rock runs up on Sway. They fight. Trina is just like, this is a mess. It is a lot going on. Blueface called Rock off stage out there because he's like, come on, like, you know, I guess he wants to talk to her, chill out. Janisha is talking to the other ladies because, you know, while they got the window opportunity, might as well get to the other ladies. Talk to Bianca, or what, Brianna, Ann. Talk to her about the escort coming with Bree. Ann said she apologized and that she was wrong and being messy. Sway and Ann kind of had like a little bump because Ann was trying to talk and Sway was saying something and Ann was like, can you let me talk?
Like an escort.
Can you not cut me off? Can I finish? You was just...
And I was just like, okay, Sway, you just was upset when Rock wouldn't let you talk. Let Ann speak her piece. Yeah, Ann admit that she was out of pocket and she shouldn't have said that or bring up anything about her journey. And that's when Bree, you know, she started crying, talking, because she said she's been through a lot of stuff and she's going through like a really big situation that she really can't talk about right now. But yeah, she's been through a lot and it's her journey.
It's just a lot of back emotions that come with what I do that kind of bring up emotions.
Ann says she's going back to becoming Bianca because this whole Ann persona she created was just going off of professional clout chasing. Like that's what she is, that's what she do. She's just used to like being put in the blogs for just like some clout chasing type stuff. Out of school in the 10th grade and she had to make money some way. She didn't want to wait. She didn't like a 9 to job. So this was like the easy, comfortable way. But after seeing herself on TV, she had time to reflect and she didn't like it. So next up, we can talk about Sway cancer topic. So they pretty much go into that dialogue. Jayla said she didn't believe her. And it still didn't excuse her behavior because if you're supposed to be apologize, but don't deflect and be like, I had a cancer scare. That's why, like, no, like, apologize for what you were saying. So Rock and Sway started arguing some more. Sway was just saying, like, look, I'm a Pisces. Like, you know, when I say something to hurt you. It may not be right, but that's just what it is. Rock really wasn't caring or trying to hear what that girl was trying to say. Trina, like, if you had a cancer scare, it's like, stand on it. But if not, that's fine. Sway was like, it's definitely a scare. Then Jayla started going off because, you know, it was some Sway and Jayla was talking about.
If we're gonna be adults on this bitch and we're gonna hold each other accountable, let's do just motherfucking that. Let's lay all this shit out.
I guess this was after pertaining to Natalie because she starts telling a story of Ann and how before they started, this is before they was filming, Ann used to stay over at Jayla's house and, you know, take her in and stuff like that. And she was like, Natalie would call and we were having a taco night and Jayla would take Ann to the grocery store and buy groceries. I'm like, see, that's the problem. All y'all knew each other before coming on to this, so y'all had a certain expectation, and when y'all got on TV, y'all start acting brand new. But Natalie says she loved Jayla and walks off because she's like, I could air her out right now. She's like, unmic me because I really could air everybody out. Natalie's like, Bianca, come back. Really talking mess with a low-hanging eye. And then we hear Rolly going off in the background, and Rolly like, look, Natalie said she pretty much had sex with all y'all, and that's how y'all got on the show. And that Scotty ate her out on the way to Africa. Scotty like, that's not true, but Rolly was like, okay, but if it's not true, I should know any of this business. This is what Natalie is telling us. If that's your friend, I should know. And that's when Trina stepped in and was like, this is not bad. This is not bad behavior. I'm like, okay, well, you better tell them. Janisa said she confused because, like, when y'all be off camera and stuff like that, she was like, y'all swear up and down, this my sister, this my girl. Rolly said it's all fake stuff. Now they talking about Rock getting arrested and they look at the little montage. Rock like she don't want to see it. We come back, Rock is sitting in between Trina and Janisha. I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna lie, you know, because Rock is drunk, but I do feel like that was babying her a lot. And it was low-key kind of turned into a therapy session. And they go to New Orleans. Sway was like she was really feeling this because this is the only time they was actually able to put everything to the side and just have a good time. And Rolly started saying this is her last time filming. She finna be 30 and she can't keep filming with girls and beefing with them. Like she really tried to form a personal connection with these girls and filming Bad was just a horrible experience. Natalie walked out, she's like, no one cares. You guys are all fired. We could wrap it up. Like, Janisha, let's go. Wrap it up. I'm like, girl, who are you? That's when Trina stepped in. She was like, y'all not friends.
I feel like none of you guys are friends. Some of you say you my friends. It's my girl I'm riding. I don't feel like none of y'all are friends. I feel like every one of y'all behind each other back will go behind each other back and slide for somebody else. I don't feel like you guys are friends. I have not seen not 1 inch of loyalty on this stage tonight. All I have seen is a bunch of back and forth, and I feel like if you guys want to continue on, however, keep it as business. Don't make it personal. Business is when you come to work, you show up, you do your job, you get paid. Stop linking up with bitches and trying to be friends. Just do what you got to do and keep it moving. That'll save all this. Because women are catty, insecure, jealous, and envious, and it shows on this stage tonight. And if you guys don't get it together, this right here is delusional.
I was like, she right. Like, literally, everything she said was true. Like, one minute they sisters for life, the next second they beef and they hate. Like, it's like, y'all are co-workers. So then they tapped into their final thoughts. Bree said that she was going through a lot and TV ain't for her. Slim said that she had a ball. She wished everyone the best and that she would do another season. Jayla said she put a lot of things into perspective, especially about like when it comes to like her friendships and stuff like that, and that it would have to make sense for her to come back for the next season. Sway just said it was cool. I'm booked and busy. It was cool. Scotty said she wished she would have got a chance to show more about her. She's a personal trainer. We didn't know that. She has the athletic line. We didn't know that. That would have been the perfect thing to promote on Baddies South where y'all trying to get to the bag. She glad she got the platform to just like fight and beat people up for money. And that she also announced that she has her own show coming out with her and Blueface. So that show will be coming out soon. That's probably why every time they get into a situation, cameras is surrounding them. Rolly said that it was a mess and she won't return for season 3 because she's still growing and she needs to prosper up. She also announced, because she didn't want to announce it first, but Janisha was like, go ahead. She announced she got her own show coming out with the Zeus Network. So we'll be on the lookout for that. I don't know if it's a finding love show or just her just doing what she do. But yeah, she got her own show coming out with Zeus. She said Zeus is home. Natalie said she ain't got nothing to say and that Rolly is fired. Like I said, you the oldest person out there acting like the youngest. But yeah, that's a wrap for Baddies South. And, you know, Natalie was like, we finna get started filming for season 3. Speaking of season 3, so what I saw, y'all gonna have to help me out with this because I haven't really seen much about it, but I do know that the next season is called Baddies West. So I said, oh, we finna go all over the, you know, globe. West, that's like LA and stuff like that. I do know they held auditions and like Rolly, Scotty, Jayla, and Bree was the pre-screen judges. Mark was the special, kind of like how they did for the Bad Boys audition. But they, you know, they was fighting at the auditions and stuff like that. I just feel like Winter said it best. Natalie and Zeus are really just finna like start exploiting all these younger girls because they know they want a platform to be famous and they think it's cool, but in the long run, it's really not beneficial to them. But yeah, also the judges. It's gonna be Sukiana, Natalie, and Tommy. So I'm just like, okay. But yeah, overall, I do feel like season 2, you know, through the good and bad and all the like BS, I do feel like it was a really good season. It was way, way, way better than season 1. I will probably get into like my personal feelings on each girl like I always do at the end of the season in the next video. I do feel like season 2 was a good season and hopefully season 3 can live up to the potential. But what do you guys think about this season? What did y'all think about the reunion? Do y'all feel like they should have did 3 parts? I low-key feel like they could have condensed everything into 2 parts. What do you guys think? Please put it in the comment section below and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!